Good evening, all. My name is JAWAD. We're with Young Audiences of Houston, and we're doing a program called Drum and Strum, which is not something that you just watch and listen to, but something that you participate in as well. There'll be instruments here for you to join in if you choose to be part of the music. I'm here with Joseph Dixon on percussion, and I'm doing the strumming and he's doing the drumming. We start off with a poem entitled Drum and Strum. And I always tell people, especially the kids, that you may not understand what the poem is saying, but it doesn't matter. When it comes to art, it's about what you feel. When you see a painting, it's about what you feel. When you hear a song, it's about what you feel. When you see a dance, it's about what you feel. Same thing with poetry. Drum and strum. Intricate musical forms, correlating in sound and fingertip movement. Through the strumming of the strings and the tapping of skin on skin. Well, the drum in circumference is 360 degrees. And it's made of wood, strings, and skin. The guitar in circumference is a triangle consisting of wood, strings. The hand supplies the skin. Present are all the elements of fire, air, earth, and water. And if you listen carefully, you can hear them all as we drum and strum. Drum and strum.
Yeah. Yes. Jawad, thank you for that. That was nice.
Hey,
very nice.
Someone's listening, huh?
Well, my name is Joseph Dixon, and I am the drumming part of this ensemble. And I am here to kind of share with you. Now, I see some young folks just kind of stopping, maybe listening. And it'd be great if you can hang around for a little bit, because we may have some people come up and play along with us, if you don't mind. Because I want to share with you a little bit about the drum I brought with me, called the djembe drum. The djembe drum was created over 2,000 years ago by the Mali Empire. In Mali, there's a tree called the djem tree that helped create the djembe drum. Along top is goat skin. And there was a gentleman that came to this country named Babatunde Olatunji, and he brought with him what's called the Gungodo Patai method for playing the djembe drum. Now, the beautiful thing about the djembe drum is that it's a rhythm music. It's a rhythm instrument. This creates rhythm, and it all starts with a beat.
Matter of fact, we mentioned, actually did mention that the two main components of music, one without the other, you don't have music. With just rhythm, you have a beat.
Rhythm,
but there's melody.
That is melody.
All right.
So we're gonna focus a little bit on those two things, rhythm and melody, and then we'll talk a little bit about tempo, the speed of the rhythm, and pitch. So this is a learning experience for the young folks. If you want to come on over and join us, come on over and participate. There you go. I see somebody. There we go. That's what we love right there. Again, so the djembe drum was created over 2,000 years ago. And Baba Tunde, when he came to this country, he brought with him the Goon Godo Pata method for playing the djembe drum. Now those are 3 sounds that's created on the djembe. The goon sound is that bass sound, that real deep sound that's played on the djembe drum. And Baba always said, if you can say it, you can play it. So, keep in mind, young folks, when you're playing the djembe drum, that goon sound is right in the middle. It sounds like this. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Now the Godo sound, if you form a triangle or a pyramid with your thumbs and fingers and place your thumbs right on the edge, it changes the position that you strike the drum and the sound that you create. That's called the Godo sound. Godo, 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 Godo. So you have the goon sound and the Godo sound. And then there's the Pata sound. The Pata sound is the highest sound you create on the djembe drum, and you play it by striking it across the drum in a slapping motion. So you have the goon sound, the Godo, and then the Pata. All right, and so Baba always said, if you can say it, you can play it. All right, so keep that in mind. Now, I have 4 drums, and can I get 4 people, 4 young ones? Because I know the adults like it too. But let me get 4 young ones to come on up. All right. Now, I have something else that we're going to do with the drums, and you guys can come up a little bit later, okay? All right. All right. Now, the beautiful thing about the djembe drum is that they're air drums. And the way to play them is that they must first be off the ground. Oh, you played a djembe before. I like that. Yeah, we want to make sure that they're off the ground. Because we know sound is created by air doing what? Vibrating. Right. That's right. And so when we strike the drum, wait for me. And when we strike the drum, the skin vibrates. The strings vibrate. Air on the inside vibrates and comes out of what's called the sound hole. So we want to make sure that we always have the djembe off the ground, okay? All right. So, back there. All right, so here we go. We're going to try a little beat. We're going to start with a beat. Okay. And then add and create a rhythm, okay? And Baba always said, if you can say it, you can. That's right. Ooh, oh, that's a smart group here. This is a smart group. All right. So let's just start with one beat, the bass note right in the center. Now, we want to pretend that the drum is hot. And so we want to come down, strike it with our thumbs out of the way. Just like that. Ready? All together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I like this groove here. All right. All right. Let's try the Godo sound. Form a triangle with your fingers. Place your thumbs on the edge. Right there on the edge of the drum. And let's try Godo, Godo. 5, 6, ready, go. 5, 6, ready, go. 5, 6, ready, go. One more time, ready, go. Oh, I love this. Oh yeah, we can roll. In the old, in my neighborhood, we always say we're cooking with hot grease up here. Ah, yeah. We get ready to fry up something good. All right. So our rhythm, Bob always said, if you can say it, you can play it. So let's try. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon, goon, go, do, go. 5, 6, ready, go. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Yeah. Go, goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Give him a hand clap. Give him a hand clap. All right. Oh, we're just getting warmed up here. We're getting warmed up. Now, the beautiful thing about West African music is that it's polyrhythmic. Everybody has a responsibility to play. Almost like our communities. Everybody has a role to play. Everyone. And so, I'm going to change my rhythm okay? And you all are gonna maintain that goon, goon, go, do, go rhythm, okay? All right, JAWAD, here we go. Now, no matter what I play, no matter what my responsibility is, I want you to stay focused on your responsibility. Goon, goon, go, do, go. We'll start together, and then I'm gonna change. Are you ready? 5, 6, ready, go. Here we go. Keep going. Yeah. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Yeah. I like that. Sounding good. Everybody, we're gonna make music. Everybody, this is how it sounds. Yeah. Everybody, let's play along. I wanna hear everyone play the song. Come on, everyone, play along today. Play your special way. Yeah. Now listen, just the girls, let me hear the girls play. Just the girls, let me hear you play your special way. Just the girls, I wanna hear you play along with this song. Yeah. Just the girls. All right, now the boys, let me hear you play. Just the boys play their special way. Come on, guys, let me hear you play along. Ooh, I love this song. Yeah. All right, everybody come along and play. Ooh, I love it, we all play today. Come on, everyone, play along with this song. Yeah. Everybody, we're making music. Everybody, this is how it sounds. Ready? Give them a hand clap. Thank you all. You all were great. Let me get you all to place those down, and we're gonna walk on back. Oh, give them another hand clap. They were so. You all were great. Come on, let's walk on back over. Ah, I love it. Great job. Oh, I got to get high fives. High five, high and five. Yeah, great job. One more hand clap. Good. Now, JAWAD. So I'm talking about drums and I'm talking about rhythm, but the guitar has its own place in this musical scheme as well.
So what you want me to talk a little about the strings and things?
The strings and things. I like that. That's a new one.
Of course. This is a 6-string guitar. They call it acoustic electric because you can plug it in or not plug it in. So let me mute that so you won't hear the crackles in front of you. And it can be played many different ways. You've seen me play with a pick. Allows you to play really fast. If I tried that with my thumb, it'd be like, I'm going so fast. Okay, so you got to play with the pick, and you can also play with your fingers, which gives a very soothing tone. Or you can do what they call the funky pop the string style. There's another style called, thank you, I'm glad you like that. Called the bottleneck slide guitar technique. I'm not a good player when it comes to that. That's not my style, but just to show you that if you ever hear a guitar sound this way, this is the reason why it sounds this way. And back in the day, they called it the bottleneck slide guitar technique because back in the day when you didn't have Guitar Center, and you go buy these, for so many dollars, you get a whiskey bottle or a Coca-Cola bottle, cut the top off of it, sand down the edges, and you end up with something similar to this and a sound similar to this. So when you hear that sound, now you know how it's been created by the bottleneck slide guitar.
Yeah.
Also, something about a little history about the guitar. There's an instrument called the guitarn, and it was around what the 1300s, 1400s, and it kind of like branched out to what they call the guitarra morsica or the guitarra latina. The guitarra morsica went to the east, and the guitar latina went to the west, to Europe, and eventually evolved into what they call the Spanish, steel string Spanish guitar. So guitar has been around in one form or another for not only just centuries, but actually millennia, because you go back to ancient tombs and graves, you'll find a drum, you'll find some type of woodwind instrument, and some type of string instrument.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So another thing about what I'm talking about melody, because it's hard to play a melody on the drum, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not hard to play a beat on the guitar, right?
Yeah, guitars can be a rhythmic instrument.
So it's a melodic instrument and it's also a rhythm instrument. And when we talk about melody, melody is a group of notes that you put together that create an idea. I'm going to give you an example of something like that, but I'm going to kind of mix it up so hopefully you don't catch it like immediately. Here are the notes of this.
What? Is this named that tune?
I was going to ask them if they could name this tune. Huh?
Right,
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we start off like, you know, with a little rhythm and see if they can pick up the melody without you know, with just the music, but the chords.
And the,
okay.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see.
Can you name that tune? How many times have you heard that? Yeah, and you know what? I hear Old MacDonald, I hear Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I hear a lot of different things, and it could be any one of those. And the only reason you don't know what it is because you don't have a melody.
All right. So
you have the chords, but no melody.
And you have rhythm.
And you have rhythm,
but
you don't have a melody.
So if you give them a little melody,
you think
maybe they can
name that tune? Okay, let's see. Can you name that tune now?
What is it? Happy birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it could have been Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It could have been Old MacDonald, but you never know until you get the melody.
Yeah.
And that's what the melody is, a group of notes that you put together that create an idea. Just like you put words together to create a sentence, the same thing with a melody.
Yeah.
And it becomes familiar. And you can communicate with the melody.
Absolutely. Does it make sense? Yeah. The song. Can we give them another name that tune?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not going to give it away.
I'm not going to even play any rhythm.
Okay.
Let's just give them some notes and some chords and see if they can name that tune.
All right.
All right, here we go. Try this one.
I mixed up the notes to make it a little bit more difficult.
And it only sounded like four notes.
It's only 4 notes,
only
right?
4 notes. Okay. Oh, but not arranged in quite the order.
No, I'm mixing it up every time.
Can you all name that
the same
tune?
4 notes. Wait.
You saw this show before.
Wait, I was gonna say, now we're going to have to give her a prize.
You You saw the show before, no?
No, and that's what it is. But you know, you have an ear for music. Those four notes, and you rearrange them in your mind, and Herb Mary had the little lamb.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about a melody. It's a group of notes that you put together that create an idea. You just unscrambled the idea and made it clear.
Like. Listen.
Okay. So. Did I get it? Okay, thank you. I've been working all week on that.
All right, so JAWAD, all right, so we'd like to try a little something, and we would like to try putting together both rhythm and melody, but I need some, oh goodness, powerful, passionate percussionists are leaving.
Well, that's all right.
Well, I still need 4 more. You want to come up? You want to come up and play? Come along. Who wants to join me? Come on up here. You're like, I'm not by myself. No. Y'all, come on, y'all. Come on. All right. Come on up. Now, we're going to play a game. You want to try? All right. Ooh, I like that. I tell you what, we may find another opportunity to come on up. Come on up here. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to say, you're quite the gentleman. Please give him a hand for giving up a seat for the ladies. Yeah.
That's how gentlemen do it.
And,
yes, sir.
And gentlemen get rewarded too.
Yes, sir. Now, my friend, tell me your name. What's your name? Amelia? All right, Amelia. Since it may be a little challenging, I'm going to ask you to lay it right across your lap like that, okay? Yeah. All right. That makes it a little bit easier. Now, JAWAD, this is my powerful, passionate percussionist. And we're going to play. You remember, Baba always said, if you can say it, you can
play it.
All right. So our rhythm is going to be like this. We're going to play goom go do, goom go do, goom go do, goom go do. Yeah. Goom go do, goom go do, goom go do, goom go do, goom go do. Now, he's going to introduce a group called something about melody makers.
Hold up. The Mighty Melody Makers.
Oh, my.
All right. So, needless to say, we've got the percussionists on stage, so the audience is going to have to be the Mighty Melody Makers. And we're going to do something simple like do, re, mi, do, re, mi. He's doing goom go do, and I'm doing do, re. No, not me. We're doing do, re, mi.
Oh, okay. You got more than I do.
No?
But we're powerful.
Yeah, I was going to say
passionate percussionists.
And we're mighty. We'll tone it down a little bit for you guys.
All right. So, hey, now we're going to try it together, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now, what's our rhythm? Say it and play.
Goom go do.
Yeah, because Baba always said, if you can say it, you can. There we go.
Okay, but before we start, with melody, there's this thing called pitch. So that's how high and how low. And with rhythm,
there's a thing called tempo.
And that's
how fast and how slow. All right,
okay.
So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to change the pitch with this activity, and we're going to change the tempo. Okay, is that all right? So we may start slow and go a little faster. We'll see how it goes.
You want to start like really slow? You know, get
well.
What do you think?
Let's start. Okay, we're going to start real slow.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Ready? Goom go do, goom go do, goom go do, goom go do. I'm sorry. JAWAD.
What?
That's too slow.
I'm sorry,
I fell
folks. I'm
asleep.
sorry.
Okay.
I guess we need to pick up the
We'll
tempo
pick
a
up
little
the
bit.
tempo a little bit.
Right.
Play a little faster. Is that okay? Are y'all ready? You ready? All right.
Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Where are my mighty melody makers? I can't hear you. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, 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 re, mi. You know something? I'm gonna raise the pitch a little bit. Do, re, mi, 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 do, do.
Well, I want to change the tempo a little bit. We're going to go a little faster. Is that okay? Boom, go, do, boom, go, do, boom, go, do, boom, go, do. Okay.
You know something? If they weren't mighty, they wouldn't, you know, the mighty melody makers, they couldn't have hang. If they weren't powerful percussionists, they could not have hung.
Here's the most powerful one of them.
No doubt about
the
it.
littlest one is the one. All right. Fist pump. Oh yeah. All right. Let's try it all together one more time. Ready? 5, 6. Ready, go. Boom, go, go. Boom, go, go. Boom, go, go. Boom, go, go. His pitch is higher than mine. I can keep going. Give him a big hand clap. Great job. Yeah. Booyah. 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 All right, let me get you all to come on back over here. Great job. Oh my goodness. You know, as we talk about the drums and things, I often bring with me the snare drum. And the snare drum played an important role during the American Revolution and things like that. And the beautiful thing about it, you know what I forgot to share with people was how the djembe drums were outlawed. It was against the law I forgot about that, you know, because at one time it was illegal for African Americans to play the drums in this country. The drums always served as a form of communication. And so once that was realized, they were banned all throughout. And there was one place in New Orleans, a place called Congo Square, where they allowed enslaved Africans and free Africans at the time to intermingle with the Indians, the natives of that time. And they would meet at Congo Square, and that was the only place the drums were kept alive. You know? So, interesting thing about it was, now when I talk about the snare drum again played an important role during like the American Revolution. It served as a signal. You know, certain rhythms would be played to lead a troop into battle or get a troop to retreat, things like that. We, however, couldn't play the drums. The drums were outlawed. So we, being sort of a creative being, we used to be out in the fields, and we would take dresser drawers and boxes and things like that, and we would turn these into percussion instruments. Oh yeah. Yeah. So when they were out in the fields, picking cotton and things like that, they would, at the end of the day, turn them over, and they would become percussion instruments to hide or disguise the drum. Well, that led to what we have here, the modern day cajon. And I share the information about the cajon is because it's somewhat similar to the snare drum. The snare drum has the snares on the back, and that gives you that rattle. It gives you that rattle sound when you're playing. You can release the tension, and it gives you a tone, another tone. The cajon also has snares on the inside. And the cajon, the box drum, was a way that we used to keep our music going, sort of in disguise. You may even hear on the back doors of the plantation someone, the old griot, sitting and saying something like this. It is believed that a village without music is a very dead place. Imagine all those drums with beautiful names, djembe, ashiko, and junju. Drums of all shapes and sizes, log drums 10 feet long, and drums that imitate the tonal sounds of a particular language. It is believed that the drums are the heartbeat of Africa. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Rhythm in our music and in our daily lives. Rhythmically attuned to self, to nature, to the community, and to the creator. In the land of the Maasai, a young boy would play a flute to gather his cattle. And in the wooded forest, pygmies would chant songs of praise to their community. Across the desert, Sudanese camel drivers would sing to encourage their animals to drink more water. And in parts of West Africa, ensembles of drummers would beat out coded messages to villages miles away. In the cabins and shotgun shacks of the Deep South, parental obedience stories are being told to the young sons and daughters in an attempt to keep them from harm's way. And JAWAD, and the star-studded Harlem Nights, where big bands would play swing, and the skip of scat. And Blue Notes Records were the sounds of Miles Davis and John Coltrane are remembered. Throughout decades later, we've been granted the opportunity to express rhythm and blues and express sentiments of social concerns and racial pride with soul. On the streets of the big city, the modern day griot, the rap artists, spin tales today as if they were retracing the steps of the traditional storyteller from Africa. Oh my goodness. They might be saying something like that. But what's so beautiful about it? And you can
I always say that if
thank you for joining with us.
bye bye. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, originally Drum and Strum started when I said, what would happen if a guitar and a snare drum got married? The baby that would produce would be a banjo. A banjo is nothing but a drum with stick and string.
Yeah.
Same thing with the banjo. The banjo is nothing but a drum with stick and string. So back in the day when the drum was a band, but not the drum with stick and strings, and not the cajon. So this is what they call a resonator banjo, and when people think of the banjo, they usually think of this. They call it resonator banjo because it's a fancy name for a banjo with a bat. And back in the day, they played, well, actually, gourd banjos like that one I made, they came over on the slave ships. But eventually, it evolved into this instrument here. The picking picking style is called a three-finger picking style. It was made famous by a guy named Earl Scruggs. You ever heard of Beverly Hillbillies? Beverly Hillbillies, yeah.
The
Oh
TV
yeah.
show?
Oh,
you're young.
That's all right. Well, that was the first. The theme song to Beverly Hillbillies was the first bluegrass song to make the top 40, and the show, of course, was very popular too, back in the day. But I won't. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, you remember the Beverly Hillbillies?
I'm just telling on myself on that.
All right. Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna get a little ditty going here.
A little
All right.
ditty. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It was in tune when I started.
Hey, would you like to come and do the ditty with us? Come on up here. Yeah. He's gonna ditty with us. Right there. Yeah. All right. Ready?
He is on time.
Yeah. All right.
As mentioned, the banjo is nothing but a drum with stick and strings, and this is a modern day banjo, but I'm going to take you back in time to what they call the gourd banjo.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's made my day. They've made my day. Oh my goodness. All of them. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness.
It's great, you guys know so much about the drums.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, this is what they call a gourd banjo. A gourd is a fruit that grows on the vine, just like a watermelon or what? A pumpkin, right? So this particular instrument I made, golly, it must be almost 10 years ago in a class. There were 15 of us. We started on Sunday, and by Friday evening, we all walked out with something that looked like this, a gourd banjo. A gentleman by the name of David Hyatt, who's a master gourd banjo builder, was our teacher. And this is literally the top that came off this banjo, because when we got there, it was just a gourd sitting on the table with a stick. So we cut the top off of it, cleaned out the inside, took goat skin, wet it and stretched it, tacked it with upholstery tacks and glued it, and eventually attached it to what they call the dowel stick, because if I took the strings off this, I could actually slide this off of here. So it's basically nothing but a drum with a stick inserted in it with strings, that's all a banjo is, a drum with stick and strings. What? Gourds are used for other instruments as well. shakeré, which is a very loud instrument. You could have 10 djembe drums, and this would cut straight through it. This is also what they call the drinking gourd. Take it down by the river, scoop up your water, bring it back to the village. Here's another example of a gourd. I always say when I play this as an instrument, it always brings a smile to my face. So this is a thumb piano made out of a gourd.
Yeah, nice, nice.
So back to the gourd banjo.
Oh man.
I wrote a little, as we call them, ditty.
A little bit.
It's called Get Back, Giddy Up. And this is not a song I can do alone, so I'm going to need your help. What they call a call and response. So I'll say get back, giddy up, and you say get back, giddy up. We do that 3 times, and then the last line is I'm coming through. So get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
Wait, hold on, I want to hear them. Get back, giddy up. I'm coming through. And that's the last line.
All right.
Okay, so Get Back is the name of this Pony Express rider's horse. And he said that the reason why he named it Get Back is because as much traveling as he does and all the people and places that he goes, the best part of traveling is getting back home. And the last line says, I'm coming through. He says, I'm coming through the rain, the sleet, the snow. Pony Express riders had to, fend off, grizzly bears and coyotes and mountain lions and Indians and deal with the elements of snow and sleet, the mountains and water.
Oh my.
But he said, despite all that, I'm coming through.
Yeah.
And in this case, he had a really good reason to come through because his friend told him just before he left out of town that a young lady by the name of Priscilla was asking about him. And he said, wait, you mean Priscilla when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old and our families used to eat dinner together and we went to school together, did homework, and they figured that we would grow up and get married and live happily ever after. That Priscilla? He said, yeah, man, she's in town looking good and asking about you. And he was like, whoa, he almost forgot that he had to get on his horse to get going. Well, the Pony Express only lasted for, 19 months. 17 months, 1 year and 5 months. Because from the East Coast to the middle of the United States, there was a railroad. But from the middle of the United States to the West Coast, the railroad was being built. So a letter took 2 weeks by stagecoach if you tried to get it to California. But Pony Express said, we can do it in 10 days. So, but once the railroad was built, there was no more Pony Express. So this was while he was employed.
Temporary.
That this song was created.
Oh, we need their help. They know about get back. They know call and response.
I say get back, giddy up.
All
get
right.
back, giddy up. Get back, giddy up. I'm coming through.
All right. Okay. All right.
Heartstrings, I hear melodies, oh so true. When I hold up, I see mountains, I see heaven in my view. I'm singing, get back, giddy up, 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 get back,
giddy up.
I'm coming through, singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through, she's my darling, yes, my angel, yes, her heart, she's a sight to see, she's good looking, wanna taste her cooking, and I love the way she looks at me. I'm singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through, singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through. Once I lost her, now I found her. We've got sunshine just for two. 3 long days now. I've been traveling. Just 2 more days now. I'll be with you. I'm singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through, singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through. When I see her, I hear heartstrings, I hear melodies, oh so true. When I hold her, I see mountains, I see heaven in my view. I'm singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through, singing, get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up,
Get back, giddy up.
get back, giddy up.
Get back, giddy up.
I'm coming through. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming through. Yeah. And just let you know, he did get back to town, and he and Priscilla got together. And would you believe that within 2 weeks they were married? They figured they had a whole lot of catching up to do. So that pretty much wraps up our show. My name is JAWAD. This is brought to you by Young Audiences of Houston. That's Joseph Dixon on percussion. We're drum and strum, and I'm doing the strumming, and you're doing the
Drumming all the time.
All right. And of course, we want to thank the Woodlands Art Festival, Waterway Festival, for bringing us here, and want to thank you for participating
Yes,
and
thank you.
engaging with us.
Thank you.